Hey all, Farmer Cody here, and today we are going to be planting our tomatoes and cucumbers, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like before we plant and the setup process and all of that stuff. So let's get into it. So we are in the high tunnel here. We have the holes drilled. So these beds, these will be our tomatoes. They're set up for 6-inch pots. And we have our amendments down in there. We drilled this yesterday and we've had the heater going all night in here. So it is a nice toasty 70-ish degrees in here. We're trying to get that soil in them holes warmed up before we plant. And then I'll walk over here and we have this row set up for our cucumbers. So that's all set up, ready to go. And those are in 4-inch pots. So it's a little bit easier to plant. They're not the big pots, so it's a little bit less work to drill those holes and get that all set up. Another thing we've done in here is we've put an extra layer of plastic. See if you can see it here. So an extra layer of plastic all the way around the house to cover our roll-ups. So the roof on this tunnel is a double poly, but the sides and end walls aren't. So we put that extra layer of plastic to create some R value to hopefully cut back on some propane use, and then also to create an extra buffer zone for that cold air to get trapped. On that first layer of plastic, that cold air really drifts onto the plants. So that the plants obviously don't like that. So this also just kind of traps a little bit of that cold and gives it a little extra buffer. It will eventually have to take out the south side, which is behind me here, when we plant the peppers in a week or two, because they'll be blocking too much light for them. So we'll have to get rid of the south side, but we'll leave the north side on until we need to start using the roll-ups, which probably won't be until April, because this tunnel you can see behind me here, right there, also has a ventilation fan, so we can exchange air without having to use the roll-up sides. So also here, before we get planting, I kind of built a covered wagon. Since it is literally freezing outside, we're gonna have to wait till it warms up to about 40 today, and then we'll move the plants between the tunnels. Our nursery is about 30 feet away next to me here in this other tunnel. So we gotta be very careful about the plants when they move from one tunnel to another. Obviously, if they're exposed to below freezing for any amount of time, tomato plants are very sensitive, so they wouldn't like that. So I built this little makeshift covered wagon so I could put the plants in on the back side there and flip the plastic over. And that'll kind of help create an air buffer zone, so then it'll trap warm air from the nursery, which is also 70 degrees. Keep that warm air just in their short trip over. So that should keep them nice and toasty before or while we move them between the tunnels. So, and that is all I think I have to share here before we get planting. So I will catch you guys in the next video here, and we'll be planting tomatoes in that one. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.